Hello and welcome to my new video. When I tested the Flux model a few weeks ago, I was initially a little disappointed with how the model handled my prompts. Somehow my expectations regarding the T5 clip encoder model were higher than the results could fulfill. But now that the image generation with Flux is much faster, thanks to the acceleration of the Turbo-Lora model, I have tested it again extensively. And what can I say? When the SDXL model was released some time ago, I could already see from the first attempts how huge the improvement was compared to the SD 1.5 model. And the Flux model now seems to be on the next level, as it is in no way inferior to the SDXL models in terms of speed, and the image quality has improved enormously. However, we will probably have to get used to a different kind of prompting. To get images with an entertaining flavor, they apparently have to be written as if they came from cheap fantasy novels. In other words, the T5 clip text encoder apparently processes input better if we use strong adjectives and generally exaggerated language. Since this is not my writing style at all, it took me a while to formulate such prompts. The first secret that only the Sith know, or rather the first rule, is to write figuratively and strongly emotional, at least if we want to generate atmospheric and entertaining images. And despite the possibility of using longer prompts through the T5 model, it is still advisable to keep them somewhat compact for a consistent realization of our prompts. As you can see, the workflow I'm using here is the basic Flux workflow, with the difference that I have added the clip text encode Flux node. This helps us to use the clip L input for corrections. For the atmospheric content of the image, we use the T5 model. The second secret that only the Sith know: we have to keep the generation within 2 megapixels, or rather we can. As far as I know, it's only 1 megapixel for the SD3 model. The Easy Resolution Picker node gives us the option to set the 2 megapixels right up front, in addition to selecting the individual aspect ratios. For the third secret, I have adopted Olivier Sarikas's workflow idea and varied it slightly. Basically, I run the generation through a total of 4 custom samplers. I used the ComfyUI's grouping function for this. I set the steps for the 2 middle samplers to 2 and the denoise option between 0.2 and 0.5. The upscale node, which you can see here, contains an upscale model and an additional node to scale the image down again so that we stay below the 2 megapixels for the last sampler. In this, we only need to set the denoise value between 0.5 and 0.8, which you have to try out from image to image. The whole process takes no longer than 2.5 minutes with the Turbo-Lora, and the results are mostly really cool. That's it for this video. If you found the video interesting and/or helpful, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And don't forget, have a great day!